If you've thought about moving to Florida, you've probably found out that one of the most popular master plan communities, known as Nocatee, is right here in Ponte Vedra, Florida. And if you've done further research, you would learn in this master plan community, some of the most coveted, expensive real estate is in the 20-mile phase here in Nocatee. But as I speak right now, knee-deep into development is the last and final phase of Nocatee known as the Seabrook Collection. That includes Palm Crest, Coral Ridge, and Seabrook Village. In today's video, I'm going to tell you why I think the Seabrook Collection could be the next 20 mile. Okay, before we get started, I just want to make sure if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you want to know everything about Jacksonville and the surrounding areas like Nocatee, go ahead and subscribe and don't forget to tap that alerts bell so you can be the first to know about what's going on in the area. My name is Greg and I get calls from people just like you every day. They're trying to make a move to the area, whether it's 9 days or 90 days, it doesn't matter. Give me a call, shoot me a text or send me an email, and my information will be in the description below. So like I said, today we're going to talk about the similarities between one of the most popular phases of Nocatee called 20 Mile in comparison to the current development phase of Nocatee called the Seabrook Collection. And so I get a lot of calls from people that are trying to make a move to the area, to Nocatee, and what they first ask me is, where can I find a single family home with this, and this? And I ask them, is there a particular area they want to be in? And most of the time, it's usually because they want to be in 20 Mile. So if you haven't already checked out my videos, I have a video of 20 Mile Part 1 and Part 2. It goes into a real great amount of depth of how many neighborhoods are in there. There's about 12 or 13 neighborhoods, just under 1,400 homes. And why probably 20 Mile is some of the coveted and most expensive real estate in Nocatee. And part of that reason, just to brush up on that really quickly, we'll go ahead and our Explore Nocatee map. This is the 20 Mile region right here. It's in the northeast section of Nocatee. And as you notice here, 20 Mile is certainly a very coveted location as well, because it is probably one of the closest phases of Nocatee to the beach. As you see here, it says 2.5 miles to the Atlantic Ocean. Also, I think what makes it so popular also is because the real estate, there is a neighborhood known as River Landing on 20 Mile that are building waterfront homes in the multi-million-dollar range. So again, in proximity of high-end real estate and the location, 20 Mile has become very expensive over the years. So in the process of showing people resales in 20 Mile, I've been able to go ahead and bring them to the next newest phase of development in Nocatee, which is in the southwest section of Nocatee, known as the Seabrook Collection. And that includes Palm Crest, Coral Ridge, and Seabrook Village. And so for the first time in years, as I've said in other previous videos, if you haven't checked out my video called Seabrook or What's Next for Nocatee, Coral Ridge at Seabrook, check them out, because as I reiterate there, this is the first time in years where you're able to pick out a lot in Nocatee. Mainly I'm talking about larger lots, 60, 70, 80-foot lots. As I speak right now, you can pick out a lot with the builder preferred on a floor plan and build from scratch. And in some cases, I'm finding that the prices of building a brand new home are relatively similar to the prices of resales of older homes here in the 20 Mile region. So one of the big differences, obviously, is that Seabrook Collection is in the southwest section of Nocatee, not very close to town center like 20 Mile. But it's not that far away. And then the second difference is that Seabrook Collection has a completely different motif or design than 20 Mile. And I think that's what makes Nocatee so special, is that the developer really planned it out well. In 20 Mile, you have a very ranch style theme. And now in the Seabrook Collection, you have a very coastal vibe, if you will. Think Nantucket, think the Bahamas, those kind of looks to the homes, which make it feel like you're in a completely different community overall. And that's why I think they've had so much success. So now in the Seabrook collection, you have completely brand new floor plans that you can build on a 70 or 80 foot lot, a 60 foot lot, but they are selling rather quickly. And so when I'm showing people resales up here in the 20-mile region, again, that coveted real estate, I try to compare it to what's going on here in the southwest section of Nocatee in the Seabrook Collection. You see, in the 20-mile area, everything started in the 20-mile village area around one of the major amenities of 20-mile, which includes the 20-mile village pool, the pavilions, the big dog park, the small dog park, and the playground. And from there, they developed smaller lots, 40s and 50s, and expanded into these other neighborhoods that include larger lots over here, such as the Island, the Point at 20-mile. So again, I try to reiterate that Seabrook Village is kind of the same idea and concept as 20-mile Village. They're building a massive pool, one of the largest resort-style pools in Nocatee within a community. Apparently, it's going to be the same sort of pool that's in the Spray Water Park. And they're going to have the big dog, small dog park, your pavilion for birthday parties and events, and the playground and whatnot, but on a much larger scale than they did in 20-mile Village, because that village area, this village area is a lot larger than the 20-mile Village area. But on the exterior communities or neighborhoods outside of Seabrook Village, you have Palmcrest and Coral Ridge. And Palmcrest, which is pretty much 50%, if not more, sold out. A lot of the greater lots have been picked out already. Those are 60-foot lots, and they've already halfway built through. Right now in Coral Ridge, two builders, ICI and David Weekley, are well underway reserving and selling lots on 80-foot lots here in Coral Ridge, which is a gated community here in Seabrook, in the Seabrook phase. And this again is the first opportunity in a long time where you can build a up to 4,700 square foot home here in Nocatee. It's been a very long time, folks, since someone's been able to build that size home in this master plan community. And again, it reminds me of when folks are asking for those larger size homes, I'm always led to take them over here to, for instance, this is the 20-mile Village, the Island at 20-mile, or the Point at 20-mile, which are known to have those larger square foot homes. But of course, when you start looking at those high price points for a resale in 20-mile, people realize, hey, I can build a brand new home that's not 3, 4, 5, 6 years old for a similar price, if not less, exactly the way I want it, modern with that coastal vibe, right here in Coral Ridge and Seabrook. So I think a lot of people, even though 20 Mile has been very popular, you have the high-end real estate, you can't take away the location. Besides the brand new amenities that Seabrook Village is offering down here in the southwest section of Seabrook, and these massive, huge floor plans that are being offered that you can build from scratch on the lot of your choice, this is becoming more and more of a popular choice for folks as I am helping them find their home today. And I don't blame them, because some of these floor plans have never been seen before. The elevations, the front look of the home are completely brand new. And so people have options. But don't get too comfortable, because these options are getting limited as I speak. This week they did an announcement, the park group, to all the certified agents of Nocatee, and they went over all the numbers of the communities being sold out. And these communities, except for Palmcrest, they don't even have model homes up. And so therefore people, my customers included, are buying homes that they've never walked through, that have not been built before, based on floor plans and pictures and trying to get an idea of what they're building, and they're selling like hotcakes. As a matter of fact, the 70-foot lots in Coral Ridge, a lot of the great lots have already been picked over. So right now, if you're really looking for a larger size home, don't wait, because now they're starting even bidding processes on some of these larger cul-de-sac 80-foot lots. So again, as the bidding goes up, the pricing goes up. You're seeing homes in the Coral Ridge at Seabrook area, minimum $1.1, $1.2 million. And now we're seeing them in the 80-foot lot product lines going from $1.5, $1.6, $1.7, $1.8 million. So again, that is one of the big factors of why I'm comparing Seabrook Collection to 20 Mile, because again, only pricing I've seen like that in Nocatee in the $1.5 to $2 million range are certainly in the 20 Mile region. And of course, you can build that custom home in River Landing for the $2, $3, $4 million range. And so there's nothing like it else in Nocatee except for maybe this Coastal Oaks area and of course the Seabrook Village. So as I say to all my people, don't wait. They are slowly releasing the last of these coveted lots here in the next 6 months. Nocatee is already at 10,000 plus homes. They're only going to 12,000 homes. If you want to know what's coming up after this, check out my video, What's After Nocatee. The Park Group is going to be wrapping up this project and moving on to another project. And so we're coming to the very end of this development. And I truly believe this is coveted real estate here in Ponte Vedra. It's still close to the beach. It's east of 95, where there's high demand and very little inventory left. So if you're looking to find a home or build a home in the Nocatee area, I would love to be your resource of choice. Again, my information will be in the description below. Please reach out, give me a text, send me an email, or give me a call. And then also check out my videos on 20 Mile. Check out my videos on Seabrook, Coral Ridge, what's next. Tons of videos here in Nocatee, and I'll see you on that next video next.